Hi guys, I'm back again. This is a bit similar to a video I did a couple months back. I'll show you on the screen and yeah. Okay, so you want to import two pictures. Actually no, three pictures. So give me a second as I pull out another one. Okay, so here's my third picture. You're going to pre-comp these. I'm gonna name this one bottom, top, middle, and make them different colors so it's easier for you. Make a null bottom, top, middle, and then as always a whole layer. And then let's work on the bottom first. Hide these, get this, turn on 3D, go to custom view 1. Wait, actually, I did this wrong already. Give me a second as I redo everything. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to mask it. So let's turn on proportional grid. Press Q for masking. Where did it even go? This isn't aligned, so I'm still gonna pre-compose it, and now it's aligned. So I'm gonna do this, zoom in, and obviously you could tell it is not perfect. And now I'm gonna duplicate this, and then press M on this and invert. And now if you hide this layer, this is now a bottom layer, so name it bottom. And name this top. So I'm gonna unhide the top layer, hide the bottom layer, put this up here. And I want the next top layer to be this one, so I'm gonna pre-compose this and then copy the mask from the top to here, duplicate this again, invert it, and then that's done. Name it bottom, name this top, color these different, cyan, dark green, and then this is the picture I want it to reveal to, so there's no masking for this. I'm just gonna, name it. And that's really it. And then, as always, add your null. I'm just gonna do bot, top, and W. Hide all of these and only have bottom open. Oops. Okay, so, and make sure you connect bottom to whole. So I'm gonna press custom view 1, turn off proportional grid because that's kind of annoying. If I remember correctly, yeah, that's the picture I want. So I'm gonna take this picture, the next one, and do R and Y rotation -90. Put it right here. Give me a second as I look at my reference. Okay, so the way I did it in my edit was completely different. The new picture wasn't here. I had just switched it with this one and had overlapped this like this and it would switch. So instead of that, we're gonna do what as I just mentioned. So I'm still gonna copy this, but delete it. And let's say we want the picture about right here. Obviously we'll change it later on. And then see, that's still the same if we go to top. Wait, let's do that really quick. Yeah, it's all the same. So there's bottom. Let's now do top. Delete the second top, because it is not the same picture. Now you're gonna take yeah, I forgot, you still need to duplicate these, do Y rotation -90 if it'll do it. And then place them. It's the same as always, so you could after a while of watching these, you could just figure it out on your own. And then as always, you're going to take the main picture that we start with, duplicate it, get rid of the mask, do X rotation -90, and duplicate it and put it up here. Okay, and that's it right there. And now to move on to the top, duplicate it, -90, and then repeat. Alrighty, so we got that down now. So, and then duplicate the main picture, get rid of the mask, do R X rotation -90, put it up here, and then hide it. The picture that's going to be down here is the picture it's going to open to. So, where is it? This one. So I'm going to do X rotation -90, I think. And like this, yeah, 180. And make sure it's snapped in place. Save it, don't forget to save it. And I forgot to make a null layer for middle, so let me do that really quick. Connect middle to here, connect middle to hole. It's the same process as everything. Okay. Actually, yeah, before we unhide all of them, first we need to go and do the anchor point. So go to top on your bottom layer, do it right here, 540, and if I haven't mentioned, the composition is on 1080 by 1080. So now let's see how this looks. 90. Yep. And also I'm gonna add a camera layer because it always just makes everything look better. So this is gonna go up here. So that looks good. Now I'm gonna go and unhide top, hide bottom. Go to top, go to the top null layer, and yeah, do that. Go to camera 1. Don't click active camera 1, click this. So now let's check how the Y rotation looks. It's perfect. Yep, boom. Okay, so, and now the whole layer. Actually, we don't need the middle. No, that's my bad once again. Okay, so with the whole layer, we go to top once again, hold Y and go until 540. And now let's see how it looks. Okay, I'm not too sure where. Wait. Okay, I see what I did wrong. Yep, it's still perfect either way. So, yeah, it's still turning. Alright, perfect. Now let's move on to the transition. So what we're gonna do is start off like zoomed in. Why is it like that? Let me fix that really quick. Alrighty. Okay, so let's go to the whole layer. Do position and all these keyframes. Zoom in and just a little bit. Go to like right here. Zoom it out. And then you're going to do a little Y rotation like this, and then a little X like that. Then you're going to pre-comp it. Do a mid graph as always. It's always been the same. Let's see how that looks. Perfect. And we don't want the picture to be shown just yet, so let's switch that really quick. And it might not be showing just yet, so that will change over time. So as it's zooming out, we're gonna go to the top layer, do Y rotation, and for the bottom layer, do Y rotation. And go here, go like this, and then like this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then you're going to keyframe those, and then mid graph again. Let's see how that looks. Alright. Yeah, it looks weird so far, but all we have to do is add a layer again. So do that, get rid of it, connect it to top 6. Duplicate that for bottom, get rid of this, connect it to bot 2, redo it. And then we're gonna go here and do a little bit of this. Yep. And then a little bit of this. Actually, no. Yeah, this way. Okay, so let's do that. So, the keyframes are going to be the same as always, a mid graph. Just like that, keyframe these, do the mid graph. See how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. That needs to be connected to, it needs to be connected to the top layer. Yeah, okay, that's better. And now I'm just going based off an edit I use this in, because I really like this transition. So let's see how this looks. Okay. Let's go to the whole layer again, duplicate it, get rid of these, add it again, connect hole 1 to hole 2, go about right here, zoom out, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and the middle layer still seems to be a bit off, so let me look at that. That's weird. Oh, I think it needs to be connected to this. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's go back to camera 1. Fix that, move it here. Do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Keyframe it. Do this, mid graph as always. It's always going to be the same. Looks a bit weird. Oof. I think I need to move these a bit further out. Yeah, like this maybe. That's weird. I don't know why it's moving like that. I'm gonna look at the keyframes. I mean, they all look fine. It's a bit odd. I don't know why it's doing that. think I know why. So I'm gonna make this, get rid of this, add it again. Okay, I did the wrong one. I need to do the bottom layer. So I'm gonna get rid of this, add it again, go here, do this. I think this is what I needed to do. Let's see. That looks so odd. I don't know what's going on. I think the graphs are a bit messed up. No, it looks fine. Maybe they need to be a bit tighter. Maybe like this, maybe. Same go for these ones. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna get rid of these keyframes. Give me a second as I try and fix this. Okay, so I think I fixed it. It sadly doesn't look like it does in the video, but you could still tweak it as you want. And if you want to see how I did it, slow down the video because it is sped up, so you're going to want to slow it down. But this is how it looks now. I'm going to add another whole layer and connect this to here. I'm gonna get rid of the, no, actually, I'm gonna keep the X and Y rotation, go about right here. Zoom it back in, do this. I'm gonna move these a bit forward. I'm not too sure how far I want to zoom it in. Maybe about like this. And I'm gonna keyframe it mid-graph as always. And now I'm going for the top. I'm gonna duplicate it. Get rid of the Y rotation, add the X rotation. And now as it does that, right about here, I'm gonna open it up. It is not, okay, why isn't it connected? Okay, there you go. I didn't anchor it correctly, so give me a second. I need to go to this, go to top, go here, move it back a bit more. I'm doing it incorrectly. I'm gonna zoom out a bit more. It needs to be at the edge like this. So back to camera 1, back to fit, and then back to about right here. I'm gonna open it up like this. And as you could tell, there's an open spot. So add Y rotation, do just like fix it. You could also, since it's a bit high up, add position as well. We could go back here. We could go down a bit. And the Y rotation, I messed it up, so I need to go here, put it at 0. And now I'm going to keyframe them. Do this. It looks weird. I don't know why it looks like that. And I don't know why this keeps happening. I think it's because of that. So I think I need to fix it again. So I'm gonna get rid of the Y rotation once again. Add the position, Y rotation here. Go here, add them again. Fix it again. Move it down. Keyframe it again. Go this way, boom. This way, boom. Hopefully that looks better. That looks like absolute shit. So I'm gonna move it a bit. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm gonna add another whole layer. Get rid of these, add them again, connect this to here. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. You kind of get the point of it, and you're gonna zoom it in a bit. And actually, I'm gonna point it down a bit more and do this. Yeah, like that, I'd say. Now I'm gonna keyframe that. I don't know why it looks like shit, but it does. It feels so stiff. I'm not sure. I think these keyframes shouldn't really be a mid graph. I think they should be to the left a bit, like this. Yeah. Needs to be a little bit like that. I feel like the keyframes need to be further out. Like this maybe, and this like this, and this like this. Hopefully that's just the case. Okay, yeah, that's better. I think I zoomed it out a bit too much, so I should zoom it a bit more in for this one. But you could do it however you'd like, whatever fits for you. And for this transition, it could, like, to move on to the next transition, it could be anything you like. For my edit, I chose a mask expansion, so I'll show you that. But first, don't forget to enable motion blur, so it looks, better. Motion blur always helps. Yeah, there we go. I think I'm gonna move this a bit, actually, this way. Move it back a bit. Move this like that. And now, as this opening, I'm gonna add the next picture. Give me a second. Okay, I got my next picture. Make sure you size it. Pre-compose it, make it a different color, and make it stay the same since there's no other. You're gonna mask it. Just double click on that open the mask, do mask expansion, move this anywhere, put this down to, let's just do 600, keyframe it, do a little, I'd say do a graph like this. Yeah, like that. And then you can add some, yeah, some feather. I'm gonna go with 25. Yeah, and then you add motion blur on top of that. And it looks even better. And then, as you do, add a background of whatever you'd like. I'm just gonna do whatever color I want to. And that's the finished product. Yep. I hope you guys liked it. Let me make the timeline to it so it can replay. But yeah, that's really it. It's way better in the edit, and if I'll link the edit in the description. If you watch that, you could go off of it as well. But that's really it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I hope you use this because it's a really nice one. And tweak it however you like, whatever suits it best. Alright, bye guys.